Live. Hello, Instagram. My name is Sam the Mini Yeti, and welcome to another episode of Sam the Mini Yeti Live. And boy, we definitely have some stuff to tell to you guys today, but I kind of wanted to make an announcement to y'all. We now have our new friend, Willy the Wallaroo, over here in San Angelo, Texas. Yay! And so, with that being said, right now, Willy's not really available to come on to the, this live stream, well, because he actually just moved here. He just moved here to Texas, and, well, he's, right now he's actually in the, process of, well, right now, he's actually in the process of moving in and building his new dugout house. So yeah, I'm not sure if you guys know this, but over in Australia, there are some people out there that actually happen to live in a house known as a dugout, which is a house that's actually built in the ground. Well, not in a bad way, like they actually took a hillside, and then of course they moved into a hillside, and they hollowed it out and turned that into a house on its own. So yeah, hey, says Spike the Chupacabra, and hello Sam, says Peak Animations. Hello all. It's good to know that you guys are on this live stream for today, or at least you guys are actually checking out this live stream right now. But anyway, But anyway, yeah, so we now have a new friend, but he's not available right now because he's just kind of moving into his new dugout house right now. So with that being said, looks like we already got a request to come on for this live stream, so just give me a bit here. Just give me a moment. All right. Okay, and you're on the air.
I'm on the air? Oh, cowabunga!
Yeah, hey there, Spike the Chupacabra.
Hello there, Sam the Mini Yeti. What's crack-a-lackin'?
Not much. In fact, we just had our new friend. He's moving into this dugout house right now.
Sweet. I'm excited to see him.
Yeah, his name is Willy the Wallaroo. In fact, when he came in here, I actually asked him if he could do a brief introduction video. And you can check out right now onto the latest post I just did before this live stream. I posted a pic of Willy along with my handler Jacob, who actually has Willy in his hand. He's and yeah, we actually have another exotic animal into our little troop. Besides me and Keanu, we now have a Wallaroo, which if you guys must know, a Wallaroo is a medium-sized marsupial that's actually smaller than a kangaroo, but also bigger than a wallaby.
Wow.
Yeah. The thing is about having a Wallaroo in this troop was actually because usually with our characters we tend to have some kind of mythical creature, like me, or sometimes an exotic animal. So in this case, we actually went for something lesser known, which is a Wallaroo. And I was actually, last time I was actually talking to Marty Monster about it. He didn't know what a Wallaroo was, so I had to explain it to him.
Fascinating.
Oh yeah. And also, Spike, I'm not sure if you know, but we're actually in the middle of making a commercial for the Mini Yeti shop. And I heard
Uncle Chippy just talked about it the other day about it. He's gonna work on it as soon as he can. He's been very busy lately, so he will get to it when he gets to it.
Yeah, I know that he's actually helped advertise for the Mini Yeti shop, but it was on this live stream. But that was like spur of the moment. We're actually kind of in the middle of making it more professional. so that way he's actually able to do it in a way that is more appealing and all of that.
Yes, he will get to it soon. We've been very busy lately, so I really hope you understand that we got some big projects we're working on right now. That means
Yeah,
our main focus and then our job and
yeah. I actually,
other things. So we will get to it when we get to it.
I
But
actually,
he's really excited and he's so thankful you thought about him
oh,
because he's the best person to do commercials.
oh yeah, of course. I was actually going to mention, I appreciated the comments you said about the mini Yeti shop of how professional it looks. It was,
Yes.
yeah. When I actually set this up, it was honestly pretty darn easy. I actually asked Angel for some merch designs and even the design for the mini Yeti shop logo, and of course I chose the products to sell these designs on, and then bada bing, bada boom, we got a shop. And of
Yeah,
course,
we're thinking about using that on that site too for
yeah,
our merch because we've
yeah.
been looking for a good merch shop and none of them really piqued our interest. But that one really did. So we might be selling merch sometime in the future,
Awesome.
really soon, I'm hoping. But that was great. I'm excited. We're excited to see what Uncle Chippy has cooking. You
Sweet.
know.
Yeah.
But yeah, we just had a new episode come out the other day. Did you see it at all?
Oh yeah, I did. That was the whole homage to Jim Henson and the Muppets.
Yes, yes, it was a lot of fun. It's not we did some stuff that we usually don't do on the Topic Show, so it was like
It was definitely more heartwarming. So there you go. You resort to a lot of juvenile jokes, especially fart ones. But
yes,
but for the Jim Henson one, you're just like, no, we got to do something more special for this.
we did, we really did. We really enter our Muppets. We really felt like this episode must be perfect in all way and inspire people like the Muppet Show and Jim Henson has inspired many of us. So we
Oh yeah,
really wanted to do a really good tribute to Jim Henson. We didn't want to like preach him as like he's the greatest man that ever lived. We just want to kind of just celebrate it. I think I
exactly.
think people today put Jim Henson on a pedestal and when I think about it, I don't think Jim Henson wanted that. I think he just wanted to spread his his wisdom with all of us. And
Yeah,
it was not just Jim Henson making all these wonderful things. It was a whole team of people. And
oh
that's
yeah,
what we really wanted to show in this episode about it was not Jim Henson's not this great guy. He
yeah.
had his
Was
flaws like everybody else, but Jim Henson was a normal person that really cared about the people that lived on this earth. And that's what we really wanted to preach.
Yeah, he said he actually wanted to make this world a better place, and he wanted to make it better by the time he left this earth. He pretty much did.
Yeah, I think he did. And it's our job to carry on what him and many of his friends came out to do. I feel as a Chupacabra, as an entertainer, to carry on the legacy that he left behind. And I
Oh yeah.
think we're doing an excellent job. And pat yourself on the back, everybody. We're doing an excellent job. We just got to keep spreading smiles and
Uh,
hope.
yeah,
And that's what we're doing.
all of us are inspired by Jim Henson in some way, but we usually just kind of bring our own thing to the table. Like you and the Toppets, you actually do a lot of topical jokes,
We do. Well, that was what it's in our name, the Toppets.
and then and you also have James and the Figments. They actually specialize in having characters that are more abstractly designed.
And you got
Yeah, me, I actually kind of I've actually special we specialize in having characters that are either mythical creatures like a Yeti, and or sometimes a lesser known animal like Willy the Wallaroo and pretty soon we're gonna have like Stella the Binturong and Peanut the Gerbil. Those are some upcoming characters we have on the way.
Wow, we have some new characters coming really soon, so I'm really excited for people to see them. But we're right now we're appreciating the characters that we have already, and we're so excited to tell these amazing stories that we have cooking. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
we're ending the Topic Show pretty soon.
yeah. Like this, if you're ending the first season, you're
Yeah,
just a little break after that.
yeah, but we're leaving a little Easter egg. I hope you're paying attention to our during our Easter egg. We leave a little
Oh
something, you know.
oh yeah, we're gonna pay. I'm gonna pay attention for sure.
We've been dropping them last few episodes lately, so things are coming down. You know, it's the end game, you can say.
Oh yeah, oh yeah. I can't wait for that actually.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I'm really hoping everybody's enjoying it. Hey, by the way, what was your favorite part of the new episode?
I I honestly have a hard time trying to think about that. You you put so much time into every segment for this episode. It's honestly hard to choose which one. You know that like something is so good, it's kind of hard to choose which one might be the best. But if I really had to choose, it would have to be the joke with Larry the Lizard. Like
Ye- Yeah.
even if Larry is kind of a jokester, we all know that he loves to make people laugh. Like that is something he did not just to make people laugh, but that came from his heart.
Oh, for sure. You know how long that took us to make? It was a lot of trial and error, you know, because it was all green screen. It was all green. I weren't so it's like we're breaking the fourth wall here. But you
Oh,
know, TJ's a one man band with the Toppet Show. He's the only puppeteer sometimes. For other
oh,
shows, there's multiple puppeteers. But this
yeah,
one, he had to do it by himself, and he had to green screen it. And I got to sit there and pause and be like, "Oh, he's the." I forgot my line during the show, but I have to pause and then
yeah,
react to Larry, and then I just talked without moving my lips. That was funny. But it was I had to coordinate with nothing there. I had to act with nothing, and then TJ had to take Larry and do that, and it has to be perfect. You know,
yeah.
we had to time out every single syllable Larry said. I got to do that in my mind, and then be like, "Oh yeah, blah 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 blah," and then I got to react to whatever Larry says, and then I got to do that. You know, it takes a lot of work, but I think it came out excelente, and it's one of my favorite parts. And it was a tribute to one of those famous Muppet skits they
Oh,
do.
now I actually have to mention, but when it came to making Willy, I actually had Mr. Peak actually design the initial character because he actually really liked the design of Stella the Binturong. He actually came up with, so he actually offered to actually make a character for us. I thought,
Sam, I got a question.
what?
You literally jumped. We were just talking about the Muppets to you talking about your Walaloo or what
Yeah,
little.
we were,
That was a big jump. You gotta make it smooth, man. You can't
okay.
just.
Sorry, I was sorry. You were just talking behind the scenes, so I thought I'd share what I. You were talking behind the scenes. So I thought I'd share.
I get it, man. You were just. Were you paying attention to what I was saying at all? I
It
was just.
was. It
I
was.
just felt like you didn't really care what I was talking about, and you just want to talk about yourself. So I was like, oh, okay. I,
Yeah, I'm sorry about that. It's just you were talking behind the scenes, so I thought I'd share what I had to say about Willie. But yeah, I did pay attention to all of that. Actually, I have a green screen myself, but it was actually all homemade. We actually took like one of those cardboard trifolds and we painted
yeah.
it green. And I had to mention that thing is kind of hard to keep standing up.
Ah. Yeah, I think you should duct tape that sucker. Just duct tape it to the wall. Go boop. That's how
I
you
guess
do it.
I should. I actually don't have that many blank spots on my walls to actually make that green screen secure. But I think for the safest option, I actually might try and duct tape it to to the closet over there. We actually have a
That's a good
closet,
idea.
and some of you guys might remember it from some of my other videos, like when I did the "Won't Back Down" music video when I was singing that. And we and every time I do a video, I actually have to keep that closed because there's a lot of stuff in there. But anyway, I actually have a feeling maybe next time I do a green screen video and I got to keep that closet closed, I might try and duct tape the green screen onto that so it could be secure.
And I always say, always challenge yourself in every video you'll make. You
Oh
know,
yeah,
if
yeah,
I always say, go big or go home. And I think you really should start doing that. Experiment. Just figure out what works for you and what doesn't work for you. We've been experimenting for a long time. If you go back to our old videos to now, it'd be like the evolution. It was just overnight, but it was a lot of hard work and experiment.
yeah.
So you really should do that. Mess around with the green screen, mess around with editing.
Yeah,
But I think you can go far with the quality of the videos.
yeah. It is a lot of work, but once you piece everything together and you put your hard work into it, it actually just pays off at the end.
For sure. For sure, dude.
Oh yeah, my okay, so
Yeah.
okay, so besides your end to the topic show, I know you still got some other projects in the works. You're still in the making of the 100 Acre Wood. You're taking
We are.
on the Pooh books.
Yes, that'll be coming out really soon. We have some bumps in the road right now, so we're trying to get that situated. But it's episode 2 and 3 will be coming out really soon. And episode 4, oh man, bring the tissues. Whew.
Oh
But
yeah,
and we have another show coming out. We have a teaser trailer coming out at the end of this week. A new teaser trailer for a new show at the end of this week. And we have some other new shows coming out really soon. And maybe some next year, some bigger projects. I'm just saying, we got some bigger projects in the works. But I promise you, we have a lot of great content. But
okay.
and I actually have a show coming out next year too. I own my own show. It's not Spike Talks. I have an action show. I'm gonna be like action star. Yeah.
Oh, you're going. Is it something like the Barbarian and the Troll? Because that's very action based.
Oh, sort of. If you ever seen Scooby Doo or the Rescue Rangers,
that works too. I like that.
I'm getting my own crime fighting show. I'm gonna be solving mysteries and doing that old stuff.
I actually have to mention, but I am a huge fan of Scooby Doo. Now you mention.
Well, you're gonna love my new show. It's gonna be right after season 1 of the Topic Show.
I think I'm gonna like that for sure. If you have something that's inspired by one of my favorites, it's something I had to check that out. You know it at all.
You got it. You got it. You just got it, man. You just got it. I mean, it's going to be with brand new characters, and it's up to me because I'm the star of the show. And there's going to be a whole bunch of brand new characters, and we're going to be solving a mystery. What happened to Larry the Lizard Man?
Oh, something happened. So I can't wait to see that. Of course, don't spoil what happens.
Oh, that's it. That's our first case. That's our first case. I'm not going to tell you our other cases.
Okay.
It's going to be really interesting. It's going to be more. We're going to be filming in the real world. We'll be filming that built inside buildings, and so if you like the Winnie the Pooh and you like the action shots we got there, you're going to love my new show.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely going to enjoy that. I mean, I always love it when you can actually shoot a film anywhere. That's always good. I mean, it's always film a set, like if you need to, but if it's on location, then yes, that's even awesome.
There's gonna be a lot of locations, so I'm really excited for that, and it's gonna be something new to it. Solving mysteries That
Okay.
we haven't done that before, so it's something really new, really fresh, and I'm really excited for people to see what I got cooking. And I get a new outfit. I get a full-out new outfit. It's
Oh,
incredible. I'm excited for people to see it.
that's gonna be awesome. I bet
Yeah,
that. Can't wait to see
I'm
the
like,
new
I want
Spike
new
out.
clothes.
I
It's gonna be a whole new fresh, a whole new reboot, and it's not really a reboot, but a whole new take of my character.
oh cool.
Yeah,
Okay, disclaimer here, but you said you were inspired by Chippendale Rescue Rangers.
that's true.
Okay, full disclosure, I am more of a casual fan of Rescue Rangers. I actually haven't seen any episode of the show, but
What?
yeah, I did hear though. Hear me out. Hear me out. I did hear they're gonna release a DVD and Blu-ray set of the complete series, like every episode. So when that comes out, I'm gonna check that out for sure. Yeah,
You got Disney Plus? You got Disney Plus?
uh, not exactly. I actually just watch Disney Plus on like something like 1, 2, 3 movies or watch cartoon online, but that's about it.
So you are legally watching movies
Yeah,
and not paying for them.
yeah, yeah. I'm doing this legally though.
Do I need to call the old popo?
No, you don't. No, you don't. In fact, someone I know is an officer, and he actually confirms that it's actually legal.
Okay. Whatever you say, man, you little Hey, what are you again? You're a Fraggle. I totally forgot about that. You're a
Yeah,
Fraggle.
um, yeah, that's what people usually used to mistake me for. They usually think I'm a Fraggle.
Yeah, because you're one, right?
Actually, no, I'm a mini Yeti. Keep that in mind, people. I am not a monkey, and I'm not like I'm not a duck. I am not a sheep, and I'm not a Fraggle. I am a mini Yeti. Get it right.
Are you sure? Are you sure about this? I don't think you're sure.
Yes, I am very sure, Spike. I promise you, I am very, very sure.
Yeah, he's a mini Yeti. Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah, I
Oh, yeah,
guess. Hey,
it's my biggest fan, Reggie.
yeah, what's up? I'm pretty busy right now. I have to watch your videos, so I gotta go. Okay, bye bye. Oh
All right. See you later. See you later, Reg.
man, he loves your YouTube channel. He's been watching it lately. He's been watching it every day.
I bet. I bet he's been checking out the mini Yeti shot store. Has he been checking that out lately?
Oh my gosh, you know that's all he wanted for Christmas is all your merch. That's all he wants.
Well, I can't blame him. If he if he's my biggest fan, you got to have the merch as well.
You gotta, you know, that's what you gotta do. But that's what you gotta do. You gotta do. But you need to wear our merch when we get that situated, Reggie. You're gonna have your own merch. You must wear your own merch.
Yeah, you mean you got to promote it. You got to if you're gonna have you got to have a little bit to promote it yourself.
Yeah, we're gonna start with me, Reggie, and Petunia
Oh,
for
cool,
our
cool.
first merch.
Okay, no, I got to mention this, but Threadless was actually not my first choice to open a merch store. It was originally Spreadshirt because Mia's Puppet Corner actually has a merch store on that, but but I actually decided to go with Threadless because the Spreadshirt rejected the Kinu design. Yeah, that they rejected the Kinu design, which I was like,
But
dang it.
you own the character.
Yeah, I
Mia
know.
Puppets Corner, she owns puppets that are factory made.
Yeah,
They're plastic toys. She doesn't own those designs of those characters.
yeah, the Kinu design got rejected. I'm just like, come on. So then I just decided, screw it. I'm closing this one, moving to Threadless, and then there you go.
There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you do it.
My
Yeah,
and
what do you think about those three characters? Me, Reggie, and Petunia. You think those are good choices, or what do you
yeah,
think?
of course, Spike, you're pretty much the face of the topics. So of course you got to get
Literally.
shirt.
Literally, my face is the logo.
Yeah, your face is on the logo, so you got to get a shirt design yourself. And of course, Reggie, he is actually one of the funnier characters on your show, so he's got to have one too. And Petunia, she is kind of your love interest, so I guess it
No,
makes sense.
whoa, whoa, no, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Oh, wait, not Petunia, not Petunia. I wrong character. I'm sorry.
Oh
That's
my
Connie.
goodness. Wow. Oh. Woo.
Connie. Sorry. I got that all mixed up. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry, dude. But
Man,
but yeah,
she's
Petunia.
like a sister. Ugh. Ugh.
Oh wait, really? Petunia's your sister? I actually didn't know
No,
that.
no, she's not my sister, but she's like a sister to me. She's like.
Oh, okay. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. That was my bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, oh man, huh? I got a stomach ache from that. Oh,
Yeah,
jeez.
I gotta get that out of my mouth.
Oh, you need you need to put soap in that mouth, brother. You need to put some soap in that jaw right there. You gotta. Ooh, ooh. We picked Petunia because we need to represent our female audience
Oh
with
yeah.
the merch. So we kind of thought about she was the best choice in Cottontail. I know Cottontail is my love interest and everything, but she doesn't feel like being on the show that much. So
Oh yeah.
I gotta respect that. If she doesn't want to be on the show that much, that's her problem. Okay, but
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
Petunia, she loves being on the show.
Oh,
She's in charge of most of the show part. She
okay.
makes sure all the scripts are good, the quality is good. She does a lot on the show, so I appreciate her on the stuff that she does.
Of course. Now, okay. So, since we have a new character, Willy the Wallaroo, he will be getting a merch design too. So, we'll be getting to that pretty soon. And of course, we actually might do that. We might get a Willy shirt not only for Jacob over here, but also for Willy's puppeteer, which is Jacob's brother Jackson.
Oh, so you won't be performing, Willie?
Yeah. Here's the thing. Jacob was originally gonna do Willy himself, but the moment he actually showed the character to Jackson, he actually asked, "Hey, could I do him?" He thought about it and he said, "Yeah, sure." So now we actually got a new cast member this on this show, and it's a good thing too. We've been meaning to grow a full cast anyway. We and reasons why Jackson is going to be performing Willy is actually because one, he actually has a fondness for Australian animals. In fact, one of his favorite animals has to be a kangaroo. He really likes kangaroo. And number two, Jacob's been kind of bit of a one-man show here, so why not just add another person onto the cast? So there you go.
For sure, for sure. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. Woo, woo.
Yeah. So now we actually got another cast member, and once we get other characters like Peanut and Stella, pretty soon we might try and see if we can get some other people to join the cast. We have a whole group of friends at the community theater, so maybe they would actually like to do the show with us. So that'll be kind of fun.
That'll be a lot of fun. That's what we got going on too. So yeah, we're also thinking about adding if for during when we get the merch situated, we might introduce the Winnie the Pooh merch, the 100 Acre Woods characters,
Oh yeah.
the Tools Are to Work, and then Roommates, and then the Rusty Diner. If 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 those three, if my merch, Reggie, and Petunia's do good, we will have merch for all of those shows too.
And with
And,
your own on 100 Acre Wood, you won't even have to worry about Disney going over your shoulder. This is our
no,
own poop, folks.
everybody's getting very confused about why Winnie the Pooh is brown and what's the deal with Tigger? Why does he talk funny? And so we're really I don't know what to say, but people need to let go of the Disney Pooh. when they
Yeah.
watch my poo. You know,
Well,
they need to throw it out the window. Your poo, I love Disney poo, but this is a new take. I'm telling a new, brand new story that you think you know, but we're throwing that out the window and telling a brand new
yeah.
story out of it.
Yeah. Sure. You can love the Disney Winnie the Pooh. I know
Yeah,
you, but the Winnie the Pooh books are now in the first one anyway. They're in the public domain, so just throw the Disney one out of the window. This is Spike the Chupacabra's own take on the characters. So so we're not doing any of the Disney stuff. This is our own version.
exactly, exactly. You know what's up, and I like that. I like that. Oh man, I'm gassy, man. I'm a little gassy today. I just had some mac and cheese, and I'm just burping my stomach out.
I can't blame you. Sometimes that happens to me too.
Hey,
My
did you have mac and cheese too?
actually actually it usually happens when I eat just food in general. You know,
So
one of my
you, so
kids.
you so you get gassy every time you eat food. Okay, so the
Especially
problem is you got to get that checked out. That's what I got to say. If you're burping every time you got food, every time you eat a cupcake, every time you
that's
drink a
not all.
smoothie, every time you eat a burger, that's a problem. You should get that checked out. I know a guy. I'll give you his number. You can get that situated. Oh man, that's disgusting. Ew.
I might too, but that doesn't happen all the time. Just happens a little bit, but it just happens. Okay, okay. So Spike,
Yeah.
it actually has been great talking with you.
Well,
Uh,
you're kicking me out. Everybody's kicking me out. Fine. I know I'm not welcome. I can leave. Fine. I'll leave.
oh,
No, no. It's all good. It's all good. I get it. I get it. You're tired of talking to me. I get it. Oh, it's okay. Oh, but
no,
yeah, it was okay. Yeah.
yeah, but we it has been great talking with you
Yes.
and sharing some of the projects that we have been working on so far. But we pretty much hit to that point where we're about ready to sign off. But but
Yeah, totally
you know,
get it. Hey, by the way, keep up
yeah,
the great work. I love the music video. Love the puppet news thing going on. I hope you do another episode of that. I need to get updated with the puppet news, so it may promote my stuff a little bit more. Maybe that can be a good idea. But I'm loving it. Keep spreading the puppet word, and don't forget to promote my new episode.
I de-
Just-
I definitely will get to that. I promise. So
all right, thank you. All right. Well, it was a pleasure having you. It was a pleasure being on here. Thanks a lot. Lost for words right now. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna take a little nap over there,
okay,
and you have a good day.
okay. So see you later, Spike. See you later.
Mwah, see you later. Toodaloo. Am I getting paid for this episode again? I haven't been getting the paychecks lately.
Okay. So let's see. Mm. Let's see. Do. I don't have any. We don't exactly have any other requests to come on live, but all right. Let's just. So this one has been a good episode. We got to talk with Spike and share some more projects, what he's been up to, and what I've been up to, and we get to talk about some of the stuff that Jim Henson's been doing, but and of course the announcement of my new friend Willy the Wallaroo. So until next time, this has been Sam the Mini Yeti, and we'll see you later, folks.